Hello, my name is Noor Mrayan. I am 16 years old from Chicago, Illinois, and last year I was one of the founding fellows in the CIVICS Unplugged 2020 Fellowship. I'm here to talk to you today a little bit about the 2021 Fellowship Roadmap. The first stop on your fellowship journey consists of your fellowship application, which opened on September 1st of 2020 and will close on November 15th of 2020. The application shouldn't take longer than 30 to 45 minutes and consists of a mix of both video and written responses to questions pertaining to your leadership and service experience and your commitment to building the future of American democracy. You will find out if you've gotten accepted into the fellowship by early December latest, but the applications are rolling, so if you apply earlier, you'll find out earlier. If you get admitted into the fellowship, you must accept your offer of admission by mid-December to lock in your spot. Now, let's talk a little bit about the 5 different phases of the 2021 fellowship. The orientation phase is the first of 5 phases in the 2021 fellowship, where you and several hundred fellows get onboarded to the fellowship tech and take the orientation crash course. The second phase of the fellowship is the training phase, which lasts 15 weeks from mid-January to the end of May, with at least 2 break weeks, when you will learn about personal development, systems thinking and mapping, democratic theory, community building, and how to harness the power of technology. This phase is super fun, and you'll get connected very deeply with a small group of fellows, as well as a mentor figure, called a guide. A detailed syllabus will be shared with you once you begin your application. The third phase of the fellowship is the drafting phase, which takes place over the month of June. And during this phase, you will work collectively as a fellowship class to understand and draft bold visions for what the systems mapped out in the training phase might look like by 2030 if the CIVICS 2030 movement grows. Additionally, you will draft your own CIVICS 2030 pledge, which lays out a 10-year plan to develop as a leader over the course of the next decade and to build a brighter future for American democracy. The fourth phase, called Commencement, takes place over the course of the week leading up to July 4th, 2021. This is where fellows get officially launched and initiated into the CIVICS 2030 community. The commencement phase starts with the CIVICS Unplugged Convention, which highlights the growth of all of the 2021 fellows, the pledges created in the drafting phase, and the work of Gen Z civic superheroes in America and beyond, and what their work is doing to build the future of the free world. During this phase, you will also participate in the steering committee elections, where you will elect members of your fellowship class to serve on the CIVICS 2030 steering committee. And finally, you'll participate in the CIVICS 2030 Initiation Day on July 4th, where all of the 2021 fellows will sign the CIVICS 2030 Declaration with their unique pledge to contribute to the CIVICS 2030 campaign and build the future of the free world over the course of the next decade together. By the end of the fellowship, you will graduate from the fellowship into the CIVICS 2030 community, which powers the CIVICS 2030 campaign, CU's 10-year movement to transform American democracy by 2030.